Today is the 2-week mark for the first day that teachers head back to school. So today I really just want to focus on clearing the space, getting my bulletin boards done, having everything pretty much set up so that all I have to focus on after this are my student materials. So I have a little helper. Where'd my little helper go? Blaine, where are you? So we need to get this out here. Can you help me? Can you push it? Uh-oh.
This is the wheels.
Push it. Push it.
We need wheels.
Good job. Uh-oh.
Why you don't have wheels, Mommy?
Push it. Good job, Blaine.
Does this one have wheels?
So the family and I headed out to Ikea the other day just so that I could pick up a couple of things for the classroom. So I had to throw out the cushions that I was using for my short desks. They were getting really dingy and nasty. So I ended up picking up these. These are just black ones from Ikea. I think they end up costing like $4 or $5, which wasn't too bad. And then I mentioned in my last vlog that I wanted to have some stools for the back area. I needed 4 of them to accommodate for all 26 of my students. So I ended up getting the wooden ones because they are much higher quality. Yeah? Hey, can you help me with these? You want to help me with those? The cushions? Pick up the cushions. Good job. So Blaney, baby, you're going to put 1 cushion inside each desk. Can you go do that?
Wait, in this hole?
Yep, right there. Oh, good job.
Why?
Keep doing it on all of them.
I have 1 more for this.
Good job. For those of you that are wondering, Ian decided that he was going to stay home. I think my husband ended up saying something about teaching him how to mow the lawn. We're going to end up seeing. That's why you're not seeing him in this vlog. He decided to stay home and also help out with the dog, which is nice because I know that Trent needed to get a few things done. All right, so my little one has already decided to take a break. Putting the cushions inside of the desks was a lot of work. So he is eating a snack at the moment. I think I'm going to start figuring out what to do with some of the mess that I have on the floor. That mess. I tried to come up with some sort of a system in order to separate the materials. The best book that you will ever have if you are a K-2 teacher. It's like the reading Bible that I was getting rid of and the ones that I was keeping. So I had 1 pile of books, like professional development books that I've purchased over the years that I really did not want to get rid of because I do reference them every once in a while, but I didn't feel the need of it staying here and kind of taking up space. And I did clean out a ton of like spots in my basement, so I'm thinking of just taking them there. My husband won't like that, but I'm thinking about just taking those books there and then storing them away in order to kind of keep them so that I can reference them if I do want to do that. I had a second pile of just books or items that I wanted to keep here inside of the classroom. So you know those like scholastic books that typically have like poetry resources or something. I do like to use those every once in a while. I don't think that they're bad resources. It's a resource. You choose what you're going to take, you choose what you don't want to use. So I have a pile of those, and then I had a second one that I just needed to get rid of. Actually, no, I had 2 more. So I had stuff that I wanted to get rid of and just kind of put it in the faculty room to see if other teachers wanted to take it. And then I had another pile that was just like, bless it, you are just, you've done your time. You just need to go now. Okay?
Oh, I did look at the camera.
Yep.
Yeah.
Come on. Don't go too fast.
What?
Can't go too fast.
Try. Where am I going?
This way.
It looks like a dame.
It's times like these where I'm really grateful that I can park and be super close to my classroom. Second load is ready and it's going to the faculty room to hopefully find a new home. Back from dropping those off, now I just need to put the books that I have from my partner and go place them in her room because they're not labeled. We haven't labeled them yet, and I honestly don't think that we're gonna have time to label them this year. So we have plenty of books. I'm gonna go place them in her room. Teachers can be super resourceful, y'all. Check this out. I just pushed that box using that cart all the way here. That was impressive. Here we go. I'm just gonna leave it there for right now. I'm super hot and sweaty, so I'm gonna go and focus my energy in something that's less of me having to pick things up. I will come back to that though, because she will not be happy if I left that there. All right, y'all, so what I think I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take these stools and put them together and get them where they need to go. Okay, but first I gotta take this guy to the bathroom. Okay, so I needed 4 more spaces because I ended up deciding to get rid of one of my long tables. My room is just really small. It was taking up a ton of space. So I was trying to be creative with how could I offer more options and also reduce how many like tables and desks I had in my classroom so that I could just open it up a little bit more. And so I decided to get rid of all the materials which were in there. That was all the stuff that I just got rid of now. Some of it's going home, some of it's going to new homes, some of it went to the trash. And now it's gonna create 4 additional spaces, which is the perfect amount that I need in order to accommodate for all 26 of my kiddos. So I, instead of going with these plastic ones, which I've done these for the past 4 years now, decided not to do these anymore. I am gonna keep the 2 just in case like a kid wants to grab a stool, pull it up to another table. So I'll kind of offer them off to the side in like a corner of the classroom where people can get them. But these 4 are going to be back here in this space. So I'm gonna put these together, hopefully cool down a little bit, and maybe not get so sweaty. Oh bless, that did not help. Okay, I'm assuming that's just it. Not much to it but to do it. That was number 1. I still have 3 more. Oh well. Good job, buddy.
There we go. I thought this one was just littler. Alright. Can you do this? You're done?
You gonna put it over there for me?
Well, I want to.
High five. So there are the 4 stools. I think they look great. My hands are hurting, I'm not gonna lie. But I had a fantastic little helper that gave me some assistance. So there's that. And now I think I'm gonna just clean up a little bit and then I'm gonna start working on this math board. So I'm trying out something a little bit different for this little back area. I have 2 cords. One of them which is like a thicker cord that's like operating my fridge and then my Keurig. And then the second one is going to my telephone, which is kind of going all the way on this side. I wanted to try to have all this space right here cleared. Somebody's texting me. All the space cleared so that the kids could sit here. But with the cords just kind of hanging out, because I don't really have any plugs back here. I don't have any plugs. But with the cords hanging out, I'm afraid that kids are gonna start fidgeting with them. So here's what I kind of came up with. It may not look the best of the best right now, but I am trying to figure out a system here. So what I decided to do is I'm just gonna use some plain old duct tape and I'm going to try to duct tape the cords all the way across so that the kids don't end up messing with it. I'm hoping it's gonna work. It may not, it may end up being a huge fail. I wish I had black duct tape, to be honest too, but we're gonna see how it ends up looking at the very end of it. All right, so there is the finished look. It is absolutely not perfect, but I think it's nice just to make it look a little bit more clean, and the kids are not gonna hopefully play with it. I will give them a warning to not pick at that duct tape, but we will see what ends up happening with that. It wasn't that hard, so if I have to fix it throughout the year, I think it's totally worth it. Look how good that looks. Love it. So my husband ended up bringing me a sandwich, a whole case of Diet Coke, which were cold, by the way. Very impressive. and a couple of other things that I ended up needing, like a charger, etc. And he also, I don't know why I like took such a weird breath there, I'm sorry. But he also ended up taking home Blaine. He did such a good job with just being such a fantastic helper. Like, he's gonna get some little incentive time when he gets home. So I have now finished eating, which my belly feels so much better now. And I took a minute to like try to fix the cords over here in this corner of my room because I hate the way that they were dangling down. So I just used duct tape because I tried masking tape, and I know that it's duct tape on like painted walls is probably not okay, but I didn't put a ton. Does that count? Does that like work? I don't know. So let me show you what it looks like. So basically these lights here, which I got to cut that off, were coming across, and they were just kind of like falling down because they have to connect. I like them to be connected to one of these little Christmas, like you use them for Christmas trees. You just pop them on, pop them off. It's fantastic. It's the best way to do it, y'all. But it was just like falling down. So I went on around the edges and duct taped it to the wall. So now it's not such a huge eyesore except for that, which I'm gonna take care of right now. I love the space overall. I think it looks very clean and neat and tidy. It makes my heart happy. I ran out of staples, so I wasn't able to finish stapling it. That's gonna be okay. I'm not gonna stress about it. It's going to be fine. I will be back in tomorrow, but I do have to do, I wanted to do a video tomorrow so that I can get it up somewhere along the lines between the next week or so. So I have to come and I have to do a video tomorrow, but I should be able to work just a little bit inside of my classroom. The video shouldn't take that long, especially if I'm prepared, which I'm crossing my fingers that I will be prepared. So I wasn't able to staple, like I said, but I do still have the lines up, and I was able to go ahead and print out some of the headers for each of the units. Although, like, the rectangles are too long. Let me show you. So you guys see, like, the rectangles are too long, so there's like this awkward space on each side. I don't love that. Like, I don't like that at all, actually. I'm trying to decide if I should just, I don't know. I'm trying to decide if I should just cut out the rectangles and then glue it onto another like construction paper or something to that extent, and then have it be the actual length versus leaving those gaps. But that's kind of all spaced out. Now it's exactly where I need it to be. I'm missing like one spot down here, but I'm not going to stress about it. It's going to be fine. So yeah, that's where I'm at the moment. I mean, other than that, I'm okay with it. I'm happy with it. I'm sure that there's going to be some adjusting as I go along throughout the year, but just to kind of get it going, I think this is a pretty darn good spot. Okay, so we are coming to the point where it's getting to be 4 o'clock, and if you've watched my last 2 videos, you know that at 4 o'clock they kick us out. They're like, you need to get out, you need to go home. So I need to go ahead and just start cleaning up. I want to get my area cleaned up. I am so happy that I got this all cleared off, which is fantastic. So I'm just gonna go around, clean up my room, get my things packed, and then head home. Okay, it is getting to that time, and I have to go no matter what, and I don't have everything done, but I'm gonna have to be okay with it. It always seems like I try to get things done and it just never quite happens. Anyways, it's okay. I'm gonna be here tomorrow. I'll try to get more done if I possibly can. Hopefully they'll start to open up the buildings just a little bit later in the evenings. That way I can come and get some more stuff done because I have a lot to do. Mainly now it's just getting ready for the kids, getting all the kids materials, all of their name stuff together, which I know I could do some of it at home, but I've been spending my home time with my family and just doing some other work in grad school, all of the things in between, so haven't really had as much time as I wanted to. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this little trying to get everything set up video because it wasn't very successful, but that is okay. At least I did get the huge pile that was on my floor gone, which makes me feel really good. Math board is looking, it's all right. Like, we're gonna make it look a little bit better, but I am happy with it. I am curious to know, guys, what do you think I should do with that board that's over there? Because I don't really have anything that I want to put up for it. Like, I don't really put up anchor charts. I don't really have much that I can put up there. So I need to figure out what I want to do with that board, because I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. I could do where people have done like the quotes, keep the quotes, that type of thing, quotes from books. That's always a fun idea, and it's something that you don't really have to change out very often, which might be pretty nice. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to give the video a thumbs up. I will be back with another one. Hopefully I'll be able to get some more videoing done tomorrow, so cross your fingers there on that one. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will talk to you all very soon. Bye!